What's up, my Finna love? Sisters Finna D coming to you all from Finna News. A few of you are in my DMs wanting me to cover what happened on Watch What Happens Live and what Kandi had to say about it. So Kandi was on Watch What Happens Live, and the bartender that was scheduled to be on the show did not show up, so Riley took over. Riley was simply just there to spend time with her mom because her mom was out there. You all know Riley is in college out there. And so, hey, yes, mom, I'm going to go with you to Watch What Happens Live and spend more time with you. So the reason why knowing that Riley wasn't scheduled to be on the show is important is because normally they are prepped. Okay, I know that Andy can go out there, ask his questions, and everything be live. But when it comes to sensitive subject and questions, you do want to run it by the person if it's okay for us to discuss this, regardless of how old Riley is. She is still a child, and her mom was there. Annie should have asked her mom. So for those of you who missed it, Annie asked Riley if her relationship with her dad had improved. Okay. And Riley replied, I don't remember the last time I spoke to him. Now, most of you are aware that a few weeks ago, probably I would say a little over a month ago, I did a video on blog, basically being all over social media and all over the blogs, dragging Kandi, talking about Riley is jealous because his other kids grew up in the home, a two-parent home with him in the house, and Riley didn't. And I did a video talking about it's probably the other way around. If you missed that video, click the very first link in the description below to watch it. But Kandi was upset that without asking for permission, without prepping Riley, that Andy just out of nowhere decided to ask Riley about her absentee father, who's been very disrespectful to her mom, to the point where Riley even had to clap back on social media. Like I said, if you click the very first link in the description below, you can watch the video I did on all of this a few weeks ago. So Kandi was doing another interview, and she was asked questions, and the interviewer on the podcast asked her when was the last time she was upset. That's how that question came up, and this was the last time she was upset, so she was explaining. This is what she said in that interview. Kandi said, I didn't say anything to him meaning Andy, about it, but I didn't really like when he brought up my daughter's father to her on camera. Riley became a bartender because it was a last-minute decision after the original bartender was late to the taping. Kandi says that Riley wasn't prepared to be asked about such a sensitive topic on live television. Kandi did say that, however, she liked how Riley handled the question and how she answered it. She didn't appreciate that Andy would ask Riley such a question. Well, they love Kandi over there at Bravo, so I'm sure an apology was given to Kandi. And I'm sure had she called Andy, he would have. But I love that she was open and honest about it. Like, listen, the last time I was upset, this is what happened. You asked my daughter the question publicly in front of everybody. So I'm going to talk about it publicly and let you know that I wasn't happy with what you did. And you already know Kandi's going to get an apology. Also, you have this desperate man with a nothing to lose attitude that just goes on all of these different platforms, dragging this woman, being disrespectful. The last thing I want to do is even mention his name or get him started again, especially when every time he opens his mouth, he have absolutely no regards for his daughter. He doesn't have common sense to say, you know what, I might not be here for how her mother and I situation, happened and went down. However, that's my child. I'm going to check myself and be careful. He doesn't care. So now you are coming up and asking Riley this question. It's like, oh, now he's about to clap back. And it's just like, Andy knows better. He knew better, but it looks like in that moment, he just felt like, let me go ahead and ask her, regardless of Riley's age. And you're thinking, you know what, she's of age now. I can ask her questions. That is still someone that grew up on the show. The family, you're close. I know he was in the moment. And then she was recently reminded about just how disgusting he is, that she had to hop on social media and check her dad. Like, her dad should be the one who knows better. She was the one who checked her dad about being disrespectful towards her and her mom. And for those of you who missed that video, this is what Riley posted on social media. He did an interview a few weeks ago. Same old story. This woman is married, just celebrated her 8th wedding anniversary, okay? And here he goes doing another interview again, okay? trashing Kandi. I was never going to leave my wife for her. She was this. Basically, I don't even want to repeat some of the words he said. I'm like, okay, we get it. She was your side, whatever. She still picked herself up and became Kandi Burruss. She have a great life from the outside looking in. I don't know Kandi personally. She was able to take care of the daughter that you abandoned for the both of you. So why are you so mad? If you did not respect her enough to be with her, and she did not allow you to break her. Instead, she moved on and became more successful than you. That's why you're mad. You're jealous. Because you expected her to fall by the wayside, and now you're mad. Like, move on. So he goes from trashing Kandi to then completely stepping out of line. I understand you want to throw shade and do a little adult thing conversation, do it. But I don't care what Riley age is. She is still your child. And to sit in an interview and say, oh, I think Riley gets mad sometimes because she's jealous. She's jealous of my other children because all of my other kids lived with me. Okay? They grew up in the household. They had, this 2-parent household, or they were in my household. And Riley is just mad that she did not have that. So Riley responded, my mom and I always try to take the high road. But honestly, it's really upsetting that I constantly have to see you bad-mouthing us publicly. I was blessed to be raised in a household where my mom provided the best life I could have. No jealousy here. I would appreciate it if you could stop talking about us. The fact that your own daughter have more sense than you. Kandi also responded, but if you want to watch the entire video, click the very first link in the description below. I'm not going to drag this video out any longer. It was a quick one. For those of you who wanted me to talk about this, Andy was wrong. He shouldn't have asked Riley that question, especially knowing that she wasn't prepped for an interview. She just came to spend time with her mom, and also that being a sensitive subject, making that man relevant for no reason. Anyways, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.